Hello folks, I have an exciting video for you today from Southern Illinois, an auditor up there that goes to a city hall or a court. I don't know what the hell it is. But anyway, he goes there and demands a FOIA, and he wants the lady behind the desk to fill it out for him. And she's not gonna do it because she's not the right person. She's not the FOIA person. And it goes on for like 45 minutes. And I'm gonna cut it down, of course, because, dead air and shit, and boredom. Anyway, let's get into this. This is so ridiculous. The cop's gonna read the riot act to him, what the actual FOIA law says, and he's gonna deny it. It's just crazy. Anyway, here we go.
We're in the city of Mound. What the hell? City of Mound. Getting ready to do the police station and a few other buildings here.
As you may notice, looking around this small, little, tiny, teeny town, population probably 500, 600 people, this is where he's going to do his First Amendment. Yep, he's going to the police station and some other stations. It's stupid. We're going to speed it up. Let's get there.
Out of state, too.
How you doing today?
Doing well.
This is just a little traffic stop he happened to bump into on the way to the city hall or police station, and it's boring. We're not going to watch it. Nothing happens.
You have a name?
Me? My name's Officer English.
English.
Yep.
Why don't you have it on your vest there?
I just got this vest in.
Oh, okay.
Name tag's coming in.
Yeah, I got you.
Yep.
You can see this doofus has his full face mask on, his baklava. All you can see is his eyes. Nobody's saying anything to him about it right now. I don't know if they will later, but we'll find out. Let's keep moving.
You got a blanket back there. Pringles.
How you doing, sir?
Doing well.
All right.
How you doing?
Doing good.
Pretty convenient. He runs across another traffic stop where he absolutely does nothing but stare at the guy through the window with his full face mask on, trying to make some kind of an intimidating gesture, and the cop doesn't bite it. This is getting boring. I'm going to cut all the rest of this nonsense on the street until he gets to the court or wherever he's going.
Not a gangster, baby.
Yeah. I mean, it happens.
I gotta go.
There you go. I ain't stopping you.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Ow, my toe. Have a great day. Be safe out there.
I don't even know what this place is he's stalking now. But anyway, they're going to come over and shut the blinds on him. Walks up to a drive-through window. Yeah, that's smart. Anyway. Okay, this is the police department and the city hall, folks. That's where he's at.
All the unhealthy snacks. So
It clearly says no authorized personnel, so you should be back there.
Well,
It said only for authorized personnel. So
listen.
you back there.
you ain't got to be rude.
I'm not, but you just came in, you didn't say anything, you just walking around recording.
Well, I don't have to say anything, and I'm going to let you know, having that up against the wall isn't going to help you. Okay? Where am I not supposed to go? Up against that wall?
You don't supposed to go past that door.
What door? In
Door where you see the work, the writing.
right here? That means inside that.
Don't play with this.
Well, I'm not playing with you. I'm going to tell you how.
I mean, don't go down that hallway. You know clearly what it means.
Well, is there bathrooms back there?
Nope.
Yes, there is.
Well, then why would you ask if you see it?
Okay. Well, obviously I can go to the bathroom, right?
No, you can ask if you use our bathroom. We didn't supposed to. We have a public restroom.
Well, it doesn't matter. It's a public office, and I can use those restrooms.
Matter.
It doesn't.
We're in our other building. You couldn't see the bathroom. You would have to ask that you use the restroom.
Well, I don't have to ask to use the restroom.
Okay.
Taxpayers pay for that bathroom, and I can use it.
I'm not gonna go back and forth with you. Y'all so rude every time y'all come to somebody's building.
In somebody's building. Do you own this building?
Do you?
Yes.
No, you do not.
As a taxpayer, yes.
Because we don't own this building. We're renting this building. Capital Hall Bank owns this building. So you don't own it because we don't pay payments for this building. They donated to us.
I know you don't. The taxpayers pay the.
We do not.
The taxpayers pay the rent.
No, we don't. We don't pay rent. I just said they donated the building to us while we're getting our building worked on. So this is not our building.
It's pretty hard to believe a frauditor doesn't know what donations are. That's rich here, buddy. Yeah, they were given the building to use temporarily until their new building is caught. The new building you're paying for. You're not paying for this one. They gifted it to them. They don't have to pay rent. What don't you understand there, stupid?
So
Okay.
you didn't pay anything because we don't pay rent.
Well, that's fine.
So
But,
you don't own the building.
well, anytime there's a insignia of the city of Cairo on it,
It just lets people know where we're at right now. That does not mean we own the building.
well, it doesn't matter that they own it.
It does.
It does not.
It does.
Well, if they've opened it up to the public, that means I can come in here and do my thing.
It actually told you to ring the bell at the door, but you didn't do that.
Well,
Did you ring the bell? It says, please ring bell. You didn't even ring the bell.
I don't need to ring the bell
Yes,
for
you
what
do.
I'm doing.
It's a sign telling you to ring the bell.
That's a request.
It's not. It said, please ring bell.
Please ring bell. Yeah, that's a request.
Please remove him from me. I ain't got time to keep arguing with him.
This guy is what you call a useful idiot. Watched a bunch of videos. He believes what he saw. He believes everything like it was a fact. And he goes around places doing this kind of nonsense. Of course, he doesn't know what please means. He has no idea what that word means. Manners, he doesn't have any. Anyway, Jesus, this is stupid. Let's keep going.
Hey, how's it going?
How are you doing?
I'm doing well.
How was that? I was asking,
Yeah,
do you need anything, or is it?
I do not. I need her to understand that what I'm doing is constant.
He
Ma'am.
walked in the building, he didn't speak, and he just started walking down the hall. You can't just come in there and walk around
No,
where
we
you
have signs
want to.
posted, you can't go down that way.
Well, there's public restrooms down there.
No, there's signs posted, you can't go that way.
Well, they're on the wall.
Yeah,
They would have to be posted right here saying no one beyond this point.
So it's not an option. It's not an option. Just
Well,
don't go
we're
down.
not, we're not telling you to leave, I'm just telling you,
There's
don't go that way.
restrooms down there, and I can clearly use the restroom.
No, it's not public restroom, no.
It's not a public restroom. It's a
Mhm.
private restroom in a public building. You're misinformed.
You see the signs?
That's on the wall.
Yep, which, I'm glad you see it.
Yeah, I obviously see it. My camera sees it.
We'll listen to it.
No, I don't have to. So, how would somebody obviously clearly see this right here on this wall?
Same way you just did.
Now he's going to turn it into a geography lesson. This sign is not in the right place. How is he supposed to know? Other than the fact that everybody's told him that's, private, he can't go down there. How is he supposed to know it's private down there? For crying out loud, don't you people get it? This guy knows everything about everything.
You're misinformed, sir. There's restrooms down there. I mean, I can. this saying right here doesn't say don't go down this way. It says no one right here.
Anyway, he's going to go on for another 15 minutes about where that sign has been placed and how it's not legal and this and that and how it's his building and, you know, of course he doesn't have any keys for it or anything like that. But we're going to shoot ahead until he sits down with the cops and the cops read to him what the FOIA Act is, because that's allegedly why he's there. That's the excuse he's going to get as to why he's there, malingering around, doing absolutely nothing.
You want this nice to speak to them and say something, especially the size that ring the bell first.
So,
Because apparently what they read.
Misinformed.
Constitution.
She didn't say you had to. She said it's nice to.
Yeah. She still thinks this is her building.
You still think it's yours. So like to say taxpayers, we don't even own it ourselves, we don't even pay rent here. So you don't own it either.
Do you guys have public records request forms or?
FOIA? Yeah. So,
Nope.
Oh boy, she's just on one today.
I'm not really on the FOIA.
Yeah.
I would never taught how to do it.
No, the city needs to do it anyway. She needs to do it.
Well, I think.
I'll just, you know what? I'll just have you do it. I'll give it to you verbally, and you can write it down for me.
No, I won't. I will
You
not.
will.
I will not. I do not take verbal FOIA requests.
You have to.
I do
It's
not.
a state law.
I do not.
You're going to, or it's going to be a denial, and you're going to get the city into a civil liability claim.
I'm
You know
not.
the case number and everything? I'll write it down.
Yeah, 'cause
Well,
I'm not-
well, you can't do it. She's going to have to do
But I was
it.
going to pass it
No, you
along.
can't make me write anything.
I can.
So you think you can force her to write down your FOIA request, even though you can read and write, even though the officer said he'd do it, just to get rid of you, because he knows what you're doing, he knows you're just an annoying little frick. But no, you want her to do it, and you're going to make her do it. I want to see that happen.
You cannot.
It's in the statute,
No.
Write it
verbally
down.
or written.
You got
well-
the case number and everything? I'll write it down right here.
Well, I want her to do it so she learns how to do it.
She's busy right now.
Well, I'll wait till she gets done.
We gonna
You work for the police department. You can take one for the police, but not for the
No,
city.
we're in the same building. I can pass it along to her.
I get
If
it.
you don't want me to do that, I'll get it over.
It's on camera.
Yep.
That I already submitted it.
Just reading off the request simply must be in writing and reasonably describe the records you seek.
Yeah,
So you seek, whatever you seek.
yeah.
Have it written down.
It's in the law, Americans with Disabilities Act. Says I can do it written or verbally.
Well, you said for me to look up the Freedom of Information Act, so I did. And now you're not liking what I said. But I'm only doing what you asked me to do.
Yeah, I mean it's in the statute under the Americans with Disabilities Act.
It's not even saying
No, it's- So yeah, if I can just get a copy of that post-it note there.
Well, like I was saying, if you can just write down or have
Well,
it
I
written
don't,
down.
I don't have to, and what you did is you made a public record, so I want a copy of that. No,
It's here.
no, of the public of that what I had you write down there
With what?
with my email
Mm-hmm.
and all that stuff I had you write down.
Uh-huh.
I want a copy of that. You made a public record,
Mm-hmm.
and I want that.
Okay. But it still won't go into the FOIA office, therefore, because I'm not the one requesting the FOIA.
Well,
So it says here on what you asked me to look up.
I do these all over. Okay.
If the information you want is not publicly available, you can submit a FOIA request to the agency's FOIA office. The request simply must
Let me
be
get your name and badge
in writing.
number.
Corporal Davis, badge number 328.
Okay, Davis. Let me tell you something. I do these all over.
Simply must be in writing and reasonably describe the records you seek.
Yeah.
It also says
It is.
more stuff. Most federal agencies now accept FOIA requests electronically. We're not really too technologically advanced, so, but also we're not a federal agency. electronically, including by web form, email, or fax. See the list of federal agencies for details about how to make a request to each agency and any specific requirements for seeking certain records. Is there a special form I have to use to make a FOIA request? There is no specific form that must be used to make a request. What can I ask for under the FOIA? A FOIA request can be made for any agency record. You can also specify the format in which you wish to receive the records. For example, printed or electronic form, which you request in electronic because due to the email, I'm assuming. The FOIA does not require agencies to create new records or to conduct research, analyze data, or answer questions
I'm not asking
when
for new
responding to
records.
requests. How long will it take
Public
before I get a
records.
response? Agencies typically process requests in the order of receipt. The time it takes to respond to a request will
You have
vary
5 days to
depending
respond.
on the complexity of the request and any backlog of requests already pending in the agency. Simple requests can be processed faster by the agency than one that is complex.
So I'm gonna stop you right there. You don't need to read that. I know this thing like the back of my hand.
He's actually reading the FOIA law for your state, and you want to keep interrupting him and telling him he's wrong. He's reading it black and white right there. What the hell is wrong with you? Are you stupid? Oh, never mind. That was a stupid question.
I do these all over.
And seek fewer pages of records. Complex requests typically seek a high volume of material or require additional steps.
So I'm just gonna call this a refusal.
No, it's not.
It is.
I've already told you if you have any, like if you want to write it down or.
Well, I don't have to. The law says I can do it verbally.
Which I'm not refusing at all. I already.
You are refusing.
No, sir, not at all.
There's something called the Americans with Disabilities Act. If I can't read or write, I can give it verbally.
Can you read and write?
I can't write. I have stuff messed up with my hands.
Isn't that a pen in your hand?
So you can write it.
Yep, they got you there. You're wandering around with a pen in your hand so you can write stuff down, but you can't write. You're abusing the American Disabilities Act, my friend. That is disgusting. I bet you park your non-tagged car in a handicapped spot too, don't you, buddy? With no placard in it. I bet you do.
Weird. Also,
I've had surgery on both
before
hands.
making a request, first look to see if the information you are interested in is already public record. You can find a lot of useful information on a range of topics on each agency's website. Which, like I said about the pay, you can find it online. I'm not saying you're not getting it, I'm just saying. You can also search for information agencies have already posted online here on FOIA.gov.
So let's see if this lady's willing to accept our FOIA request. Are you the circuit clerk?
Nope.
Are you the payroll clerk?
Yes.
I would like to submit a verbal FOIA request.
Or your request has to be in writing.
Well,
Ms.
yeah,
Rose, it actually says here,
he doesn't know what he's talking about.
under the paper that he asked me to look up. Let me just find
Ma'am,
it here again.
I do these all over, okay? And the Americans with Disabilities Act, for people that can't see, read, or write, they like, and it's going to shed a good light on your guys' office if you guys just write down like 4 or 5 things that I need, and just make me a copy, and then I'll be out of here. I can go do the rest of my stuff that I need to do. And that's for people like old people that's disabilities. You know what I mean? They can't read or write, stuff like that.
In other words, an actual disabled person, not a clown like you.
A few things that I need. He already done it once, but he just won't make me a copy. It's in the law. I do these all over. I have over 100 videos after me doing this exact same thing.
FOIA office.
Well, I'm not asking for any records today. All I need you guys to do is write it down, write my email down, and then submit it to your public records officer. And then they'll give it back to me, and they'll give me a response in 5 days. I know this law like the back of my hand. Like I say, I do these all over the state of Illinois.
But I can't take your FOIA request. I can't write it down. Because the person that's requesting it has to submit the FOIA.
Well, they don't. You just submit it on my behalf.
Yeah, he goes all over requesting FOIA requests, and he gets denied most of the time. That's what happens. Because he doesn't know what the cop read the exact law to him, and it said nothing in there about what he's talking about. Not a damn thing. But then that's why he wanted to interrupt him, because he wasn't hearing what he wanted to. He's just a useless tool. Anyway, we're going to speed right ahead to the end because this is getting really boring.
I'm not trying to scare you.
Well, I feel threatened.
Well, you shouldn't. Well, I would, but your partner's kind of a little on the blue line side, isn't he?
I don't know how to mean.
Yeah, he might. Probably out there getting my license plate and everything else, ain't he?
Now he's just stalling, trying to stay as long as he can, you know. Where's that cop out there getting my license plate number, I bet? He probably is. So what? You're in there with a mask on. You won't identify yourself. You're giving an old lady a hard time, and you're a jackass.
You have a lot of followers?
Well, a little bit of one. I just started, but yeah, I have some. So yeah, this is just terrible behavior. I hope the mayor.
Oh, shut up. We've heard enough from you. He malingered around that building. That video is an hour and 10 minutes long. I cut, 35, 40 minutes out of it, and I still couldn't make it short enough. Anyway, this guy's just an idiot, and, you know, nobody cares what he thinks. He does have a big following. 2,900 people, I think, follow him. He's famous. Anyway, that's all I got for you today. Boy, that was fucking painful. Boring and painful. Love y'all. Bye.